Hi, I'm Kevin, and I am continuing my alphabetical read through of poems from my Cow Behind the Barn book. There it is. Anderson Cooper, The Lady and the Saint. Woke up aching, green with sick, and sucked another cigarette butt into my single lung. Pulled away the top from my can of breakfast and read yet another time the headlines from a week old newspaper. That window still needs a new glass. I called to tell my boss I was sick. He took it well, told me I was fired. I went downstairs and out my door to the street. There was a guy singing on the corner and saying, "It's gonna rain." Most everyone just kept walking, but one woman pulled out a black umbrella. I decided to follow her down the street. She went inside a grimy door. I hung back and then went in after her. She was at a table with a television on it. She asked me to sit, and then when I did, she turned the screen so I could see it, and there I was, looking at myself, look at myself. She pulled out a deck of cards and asked, "Future or past?" And I figured it would be harder for her to fake my past, so I went with that to see what she would say. She talked slow. She started by saying I was born. I was about to laugh, but I stopped when she cast lots and said that my father was dead. When she said I was destined to be a saint, I decided it was time to eat, since I'd only asked for my past, and I went home. I lay on the bed and flicked ashes on the floor, turned on my own TV. At least this time I didn't see myself. I saw Anderson Cooper. He was talking about a lady with a black umbrella who had just been picked up by the FBI. Something about predicting the president would have a brown spot in his underwear. But she named a specific date, and sure enough, White House staff found one on that very day. The FBI found that suspicious, I guess, though I'm not so sure that they should assume it to be such a rare event. I mean, a president have a brown spot? Seems like a safe bet to me. Maybe on any given day. I turned it off and sucked down another cigarette. If you were to ask me what that poem's about, I'm not sure, but it's kind of playing obviously with some political themes there and making fun of political leaders who are people just like us. But I think it's also sort of playing on the idea of seeing ourselves and the future and people who know things and different ways of knowing and experiencing things. And then this guy and this life that's, sucking down cigarettes and green with sick in the morning and drinking beer for breakfast. What kind of life is that? And yet still lives in this sort of mysterious world in which a woman with a black umbrella can tell him about his past and perhaps reveal something of the future. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it causes you to reflect on a few things as well. And maybe one day you'll see yourself in a TV set looking back at you. All right, thank you so much.